Yo, 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 yo. What up, YouTube? It's your boy, Mr. Ocelot, back again with another at-home product review. Today we're unboxing the Nike Zoom Fly running shoe. So first I'll talk about some of the pros, some of the cons, and then my general thoughts about the shoe. This is an unboxing, so I haven't even run in these bad boys yet. I've only walked around the store with them. But right off the bat, love the way these look. Aesthetically, you can tell they're using high-end materials. I love the colorway. It's got this aerodynamic spoiler inspired by the higher-end shoes. The ice blue and infrared colorway is really hot, super dope. It just looks fresh, you know, like it's kind of a gray, it's kind of a bluish. Is it a white? You can't really tell from a distance. Love the colors. And of course, with the colorway and the just proportions of the shoe, it really does resemble the higher end Zoom Vaporfly 4%, which is a $250 shoe, and the Zoom Vaporfly Elite, which you can't even buy those. They're so exclusive. Nike only made those custom made for the runners in the Breaking 2 project. The cushioning is another plus of this shoe. For the midsole, you got an EVA Lunarlon, not Zoom cushioning. So this is branded as a Zoom shoe because it runs fast, but the cushioning is an EVA Lunarlon midsole. These shoes are really lightweight. These weigh in at 8.75 ounces for a size 10 shoe. Now, for comparison's sake, a Hoka One Clifton 2 weighs 7.7 ounces, and that's a completely different shoe that I'm coming from, but these still feel really lightweight. That brings us to the next pro for this shoe, the footbed design. So these have a 10 millimeter drop, 30 millimeters in the heel, 20 millimeters in the forefoot. For comparison's sake, the Hoka has a 5 millimeter drop. So there's actually quite a bit of heel drop in these. For those of you who maybe have some Achilles issues or are just fighting injuries, I do think the heel drop makes you feel like you're moving forward. I was just wearing these around the store, and I noticeably felt like I was rolling forward, like the shoe setup was propelling me forward. The upper, you know, it's a very minimalist upper. It's a one-layered, just cloth design on the forefoot and midfoot. Looks like you do have a plastic heel plate here to keep your heel in the shoe. So a little thicker in the back. But, you know, with these huge holes, these massive holes in the shoe, you're going to get really good ventilation for those of you running maybe in hot weather or on a hot surface. And then one more pro, coming from the Hoka One Clifton. That's a shoe that wears really quick because there's no rubber on the outsole. I don't know if you can see, there we go. So the full foam shoes, yeah, they cut weight. The Clifton's a little lighter than this shoe, but this shoe looks like it's gonna last. There's a little bit of tread there, so good for grip, good for durability. How long these shoes will last, time will tell. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you want me to do a follow-up review after running in these maybe a couple 100 miles. Alright, on to some cons. You know, wearing these around the store, I noticed it's got the good heel cushioning, it's got the good forefoot cushioning, it's got the nice plate, but there is really no arch support at all, especially with the stock insoles that came with the shoe. So if you have any kind of arch and you're racking up those miles, I highly recommend upgrading to an insole. Either a custom-made one if you've got some, severe pronation, or I'm a neutral runner. I don't pronate a lot, but to get a little bit of arch support, I am rocking these Dr. Scholl's massaging gel sport insoles. This is a pro tip, you guys. You get a little bit of these, little bit of this plastic plate here to give you some arch support. You know, the gel, I don't know, I guess I like. It gives a little more cushioning than the minimalist stock insole here. So yeah, definitely recommend upgrading to like some super feet if you need, a little more arch support, or if you're neutral, these Dr. Soles insoles. So since putting the insoles home, it does make the shoe feel maybe 1/4 size smaller. So factor that in if you're trying this shoe on in the store, or your Nike sizing. You might want to go like 1/4 size up to accommodate those insoles. On to the next con, lateral stability. So because it's such a high shoe with a lot of cushioning and no real ankle support, this upper is pretty minimalist again. There is zero lateral stability in the shoe. Definitely do not take it off-road on the trails. You will sprain an ankle pretty bad, I'm sure. And don't play tennis in them. Don't play basketball. You can, rock them just for fashion, like casually, but don't run with these off-road, you guys. You're going to sprain an ankle. The upper durability, as I mentioned, it's one layer in the forefoot, very thin. It's pretty much a sock. So how will it do in the rain? How will it do if you encounter some rocks or fall during a run? Yeah, probably not good. I'm going to try and just wear these casually for a couple of months just to enjoy the shoe and the way it looks until it gets kind of beat up a little bit. And then I'll take it on the roads once I stop caring how dirty I get it. But even then, I'm not going on the trails. Not only because of the lateral stability, but also because I want the upper to last a little bit and not get tore up. All right, value-wise, this is a $150 shoe. And it is the entry-level Zoom Fly shoe, Breaking 2 shoe. But $150 is not cheap. As far as quality and the way it feels, in the Nike line, I would probably compare this to like a Pegasus. Yeah, this is like a little bit nicer than a Pegasus because of all the points mentioned before. But the Pegasus is a $110 shoe when brand new. $150, a lot of that you're just buying the style and I think the connection to the Breaking 2 project. So great marketing ploy, Nike. I think you guys did a really good job with that. Alright, if you guys are interested in purchasing this shoe, I'll include some links to the product pages below. If you're interested in hearing a more in-depth review once I've accumulated some miles in these babies, let me know in the comments, you guys. And if there's any questions, go ahead and comment, and I'll do my best to try and reply. Thanks again for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe. Peace out.